to Geekology. I'm David Sevilla.
And I'm Sven Harvey.
And today we're going to do a block building one. Now, you know how you were saying we ought to try new things?
Yeah.
That's what we're going to build. Well, you were saying I ought to learn more Transformers. And people at Auto Assembly said I ought to learn more Transformers.
Also said you're a bad man.
Well,
and I should rename certain episodes, actually rename them Educating David.
Well, feel free to educate me. Tell me about this particular toy. Okay.
Right. Well, as you can see, it's from Transformers Armada. It is of Hot Shot, who is essentially a weird combination of Hot Rod and Bumblebee as a character. And this is from the Built to Rule range, which was Hasbro's original attempt at a Lego type product, which was not awfully successful, and eventually turned into Creo.
Shall I tell you how I know that was not successful?
Because
I paid £2 for that. I paid £2 for that. I just thought it would just be really, really funny to see the look on your face.
The interesting thing is this never really got launched over here, even though it's got UK markings on it.
It has a UK retail price.
Oh yeah, but it didn't officially get launched. It kind of eked out, and the Transformers Energon range they did for it was only available as a test market line in the States, and they do fetch some money.
Oh, okay.
So that's worth bearing in mind. But there we go.
Right, so this is always good fun. How annoyed are you going to be if I just tear the packaging for this?
Not particularly.
Oh no. No. Right. I may actually have to tear the packaging for this one because I didn't think about bringing a craft knife to the beginning. There you go, fingernails. It's good when you don't care about the box, isn't it? Okay, so packaging, nothing special.
Oh yes, telling you all the range.
Okay.
So there's the G.I. Joe stuff, G.I. Joe Cobra stuff, and then there was the Armada stuff.
Wow, this is going to be the quickest built toy in history.
And the Tonka Search and Rescue.
How long did it take us to build the Creo Enterprise?
Quite a while, I think it was about 45 minutes.
Yeah, this one's going to take about 4. Okay, have a quick gander for the manual. The manual seems fairly straightforward to me.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of specialist pieces, but it's a specialist tool.
Yeah, it's
plastic missiles, because it's just not Transformers unless it has plastic missiles. I love the fact that they bubble carded what they thought would really grab people's attention. A face mask, a bit of an arm joint and a bumper.
Yeah, so they were visible.
Is there something really special about the bumper?
Right, are we making the vehicle mode or the robot mode?
What, you mean it doesn't transform?
No, it doesn't.
Then why is it called Transformers?
It's a very good question.
Wait, let's tell you, shall we have a stab at each? Why don't we have a go for the...
Okay. I mean, the base trans skeleton is the same in both anyway, so we'll start with the trans skeleton.
Well, the instructions lie to you about the colour of the bits.
No changes there from Hasbro.
Because that is meant to be light blue and is in fact dark blue. That goes on to the two... Actually, no. Okay, so we've just completed the vehicle mode, which leaves 3 pieces left over. Okay, let's look at this from a Transformers point of view. How close to being what it's meant to be is it?
It's not far off actually.
Okay.
But then the original toy wasn't exactly fantastic.
Right.
So, you know, they picked that. It's a good one to go with for that. Though, to be fair, I don't remember having massive cannons on the top.
From a
In fact, I think
brick building
they're-
exercise, I didn't think the instructions were very good.
Nope, they're not. They're awful. In fact, they don't make it very clear that you're supposed to do things twice.
Yeah.
They don't make it clear two things go into one place. And
Different colour variations do
Yeah,
not
and
assist.
yeah. Doesn't help that the colours in the manual aren't the same as the colours of the bricks.
Lots of specialist parts, which for me, on some things is good.
Yeah.
I like there to be specialist parts, but almost all of this was specialist parts, which means you can't really use it when building other vehicles from the same range, which I count as a negative point.
Yeah. And there's big chunks of specialist bits, which means that there's so few parts to put together. Because that's only 62 pieces in total in the kit. Kind of takes away some of the fun of actually doing the building part.
And the other negative for me was these pieces left over. Now I know that technically we could just go, right, we'll stick this here.
Yeah,
but
so on and so forth.
If they've not incorporated those bits into the original design and somebody wants to play with this, those are going to get lost.
Yeah.
From a child's point of view.
Yeah.
From a collector's point of view, we all know that you stick them back in the box or under the thing behind the display. But so
this is one thing I didn't learn for Creo either, because Creo kits often do this as well.
Oh no, because the spare bits from normally the spare bits from a Creo set are building blocks that kept everything.
Oh no! I mean the Transformers Creo. They often.
Oh, the Transformers.
They often have parts that don't fit on the,
Okay.
Which is really silly.
Right, so we'll now go into robot mode. Right, so this is it in robot mode. That was fun. Okay, do you want me to go first or do you want
you go
to?
first.
Okay, first of all, the instructions were very poor.
Yeah.
Secondly, in its robot mode, it looks abysmal. It's shockingly
It's
bad.
awful.
As a playable toy, it again.
I dare not touch it because bits fall.
Yeah, bits fall off. It's crap. I hate to say that, I do, but it's terrible, Sven.
It's terrible.
Okay, all right. Nowhere when you build a transformer should you have the bit with the transformer logo not go on to the finished toy.
Symbol on
There's no, there's literally, they've not thought about incorporating that into the robot mode, which is just silly for a franchise of this size to not incorporate the logo. Playability, I thought was abysmal. Tell you what I noticed in the car mode, and you definitely notice it in the robot mode. See these guns?
Yeah.
In the car mode, you have the Minicon
On top, yeah.
on top, and the reason you have that on top in the car mode is so you can do this.
Yes.
So in the robot mode, it can't fire the weapons.
Yes. Well, theoretically.
Well, not with the plans that they gave you.
No.
So, yay! We had a siege fire. We had a siege fire.
There's no sort of
I have no oil. I have no oil. So yeah, it just Sven, it's abysmal. Lots of bits left over. The entire value in this particular piece for me was just seeing the look on your face. No, I wouldn't recommend. You know what? I paid a couple of quid and I feel ripped.
It just needs putting out of its misery.
Oh, don't, because if it disintegrates, I'm going to pick up all the bits.
This is the worst things. You touch it and everything wants to fall off.
Like the
Look
head.
at that. Oh, the head.
I wasn't even doing that. I just okay.
Brum, brum, brum,
Exactly.
brum, brum, brum,
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know that this is aimed at small children, but
I wouldn't let a small child.
I wouldn't let a small child play with it because they're going to get frustrated. And bits of it are going to end up in my carpet.
And it's
then the
just
back of
not
the
well
sofa.
enough made for a child,
It's not.
as far as I'm concerned. You can tell this is almost 10 years old.
Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna have a go at the how well it's made because the bits are I can't say they're copied Lego, but they're builder blocks, and as builder blocks they do all clip into place and do things. It's just not the way it's meant to look. Yeah, I think that about covers it. What? Oh, it's good parts.
It's made of decent quality plastic.
Yeah, but it's not plastic I can use with anything else. So yeah, you know what? I don't think there's any redeeming feature.
It makes other building block sets look really good.
It does. There you go. Okay, what would you say negative sides to this particular piece are? Actually,
build quality is poor. Even just looking at it from a it's not been designed to go together properly point of view. Bits just fall off when you breathe on it.
Yeah.
Regardless of how well you've pushed it in, because they don't line up.
They're
properly.
not lined. Yeah.
It's just it's abysmal.
Any good points?
It makes other kits look good.
Actually, you know what would make more sense? Instead of using those grill pieces there,
just put it
why
on.
didn't they just stick the head to that piece and then do that like that?
Yeah,
that would make more
quite.
sense. Right, yeah, I think that about sums that up. Right, come on, you've got to give it a score. It's the rules, we score this stuff.
2.
Really?
And I'm being generous. Very, very generous.
Okay.
Because I can see some of the bits being useful for something else. That's about it.
I like building blocks.
Yeah.
I like. I just want to say I like Lego and Lego style toys. I hate using the term building blocks. It makes me feel like I'm 4 and building. I didn't know. It's not even a 1. I see. I can't. Have we ever given a 0 for anything? I think this is the first 0.
I think it might because you gave 1 to the Enterprise.
Oh, this is crapper than that.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
Fair
okay,
enough,
there you go. It officially gets a 0. It's just not even. Oh, you know what? No, it gets a 1. It gets half. It gets half.
Okay.
Okay, it gets half a point because that might be useful to the Transformer fan.
It's actually cool having a Lego
style
yeah.
piece. Okay, so there you go. It gets half a point because it's got the Transformer logo on it, and funnily enough, I think I know where those might disappear after. Yeah, that's just me. Well, that was very comprehensive, wasn't it? So we have 2 live events confirmed and some others in the pipeline. The first live event will be
First Contact Day weekend, which is in April, and it's the weekend around the 5th of April, cunningly.
Funnily enough, and there are still tickets available for that, and I do believe there are still tickets available for our second event, which is
Auto Assembly, mainly because tickets have only just gone on sale. Because it's basically this time next year. It does help. Yeah, it's this time next year. It's the 19th today, so it's around about this point next year. But all the details are down below if you want to go and check them out.
Yep, and you can subscribe to us here on YouTube. You can follow us on both Facebook and Twitter, and of course there is the official Geekology website. Thank you for watching and good night.
Bye.